Hi everyone, this is
Hey,
Dave and Roxanne from the Feast Calgary.
today I want to ask you a question. Do you struggle with being expressive with your love and affection to a spouse, a son, a daughter, a brother, or a sister, but you want to, but you just don't know why or how you should do it? Today I want to share you an insight, an idea that might help you. Stick till the very end if that's you. So, our hope all the time is that every time you visit the Feast Calgary, not only are you inspired, but you become empowered to become all that God created you to be. Today, the word comes from.
It comes from 1 Peter 1 verse 22 and it says, love one another deeply from the heart. Love one another deeply from the heart.
I love that verse, but there's also a saying that I want to connect to that verse. It says, "Love is not love until you give it away." There are times that our spouse does something good, maybe it's our kid, and we don't want to tell them because we don't want to, feed their maybe we think
Your ego
their
or
ego, or or they might think they're so they're all that they're good, but I'm telling you that. It could be that word, right? That will keep them going. Maybe they on the brink of quitting that sports game or sports in their school, your child. But you told them, what, I'm really proud of you, son, for all that you do in that sports, right? I love what Roxanne shared with me earlier, her insight on this. She said that we are a channel of God's love. Sometimes, we're already amazing, but sometimes we need someone to remind us that we're amazing. We're already beautiful, but sometimes we need someone to remind us, like it's your spouse, right? Maybe you could tell, hey, you look handsome today.
you look beautiful
You look
today.
beautiful today. Maybe, they just need to be reminded because sometimes the insecurities might come in, but because of your word, will remind them of God's love and how amazing they are, right?
Yes, I remember, when I was single, well, when I was in a previous relationship, I never get that, that affirmation that, hey, you know what, I love you, I miss you, or you're beautiful. And when God gave me Dave in my life, he's actually, it feels like it's God speaking through him when he told me, you know what, your height is perfect. You don't have to feel insecure about your height. He said that to me. And he told me that, you're beautiful just as you are. You don't have to compare yourself to other people. And those words, even how simple it is, how small it is, it impacted my life and it changed the way I look at myself, right? I also remember reflecting on this earlier, when my parents just keep on believing in me. I used to think that I'm the black sheep of our family. I'm not a good daughter. Um, but when my mom just kept telling me, my dad kept, believing in me and telling me, hey, you know what, you're a great daughter. You're a loving daughter. You're thoughtful. You're this, great daughter, this kind person. You become that person. Even if you're not that person yet, you actually, you cannot help but become that person because people believe in you. And those words, those simple words can really change someone's life.
Yeah, and it's very very powerful when you start to practice that, because when you practice that, you're actually practicing to become God's channel in His words, telling him you're amazing. Maybe it's a coworker that just needs a pat in the back, says, you know what, thank you for your contribution to
Yeah.
our to our work, to our office, and because of you, we are what we are today. And maybe he's in the brink of not believing in himself, maybe quitting or doing something, but because you said that, you become a blessing to them. So we challenge you today, if you're withholding that love and you know that you should give it away today,
Yes.
because you're going to become God's voice, channel of His voice and His affirmation to the people that needs it. So I hope we give you value. I hope we inspired you today. But before we end, we want to share with you something.
Yes, we're very excited to invite you this coming June 24, that's Saturday, 5 p.m. We're going to have a mass and Canadian Martyrs, and 6:30 p.m. after that, we're going to have amazing talk for the feast and worship, music, just fellowship after, and great dinner.
I hope we gave you value today, and I hope we see you at the feast. If you see you, come say hi to us. See you
See you
there.
there.
Bye.
Bye.